How you guys doing? All right? Lots of things I'm put. I'm breaking down this turkey, to make it sizable for me to put it in, a particular cooking activity of things. This is, I've already taken off the legs and the wings here, and certain small pieces of, certain tender meats that I have taken off the turkey for certain particulars of, you know, cooking with other items and particulars of a lot of particulars. But in reference to, the turkey itself and, certain bastings and particulars of cooking the particular turkey. And over here is, where I've taken the wings off, I've taken the legs off of the turkey here. And of course, I'm piecing and, taking niblets off there in reference to, the particulars of mixing with certain items for, you know, good taste and quality of, you know, dining acknowledgments of myself. Since I'm here by myself on Thanksgiving, I'm supposed to be probably at my mother and father's mansions, or in reference to celebrity invitations or just friendly invitations of people that are friendly with me, that are not conspirators of any of the other people that's held me hostage, or people that have damaged my teeth with their satellite activity, or people trying to steal my bone marrow or my blood type, or people trying to steal my green eyes, or, the activity of this is very serious. This is always something of concern. And that satellite man's been hitting me right here, and they've been dry mouthing me right there with the satellite, and that is attempted murder. But anyways, back to the turkey. I'm cooking the turkey. I'm going to be cooking the turkey, particular pieces at a time. But in reference to the turkey itself, you can see it's pretty nice. And, some people might think it's kind of gross in reference to, making a turkey, but it's part of the activity of cooking. And it's not always the prettiest thing, but in reference to putting together a turkey and making it taste good and, delectable, I guess you'd say, it does take some time and certain innovative activities of a chef or a cook. So, in reference to this situation, going to be piecing it off here in certain particular pieces. Going to be making it look, obviously picking it to the bone. But in reference to the turkey itself and the activities of the turkey, it's going to be good and it's going to taste nice with seasonings and the way I'm going to cook it. Of course, I worked with my real parents when I was a little boy, and my mother and father, and family history, and when I was younger, and we had, holiday parties and gatherings, and hello in reference to anybody that was a maid or a butler of my mother and father back in the days. I never signed never, never gave never, never sold never, not ever going to. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever, no matter what government says. And don't forget, my parents was richer than politicians. So any politician trying to play political decisions, trying to rip me off or holding me hostage, they have to get put on trial. Anybody contesting my ownership of my mother and father's estates must be arrested. And don't forget, my parents got murdered and they were frozen. Any person trying to swindle me or trying to bully me or trying to block me from my mother and father's mansions or estates or company offices, those people have to be arrested and they have to be put on trial. And some of them are on the hate club list. Some of them are possibly the ones that murdered my parents and people that has injured me in the past and the people that's tried to steal my bone marrow from my teeth. Those people have to be prosecuted for human testing crimes. Role protocols in the media. It says no human testing, no scientific testing of any kind. I have rare genetics. These people trying to steal my genetics is not going to help their anatomies, and even if they thought it would, they would have to be prosecuted for violating my life and my lifespan and my beauty and my beautiful teeth and my family history of family wealth and old family wealth and history of wealth of my family and my parents, in reference to my parents and grandparents too. and hello, celebrities and entertainers that have known me since I was a little boy. Of course, the role protocols in the media. It's the blueprint of my anatomy, such as birthmarks, beauty marks, and scars. And in reference to any government man trying to steal my identity, they're supposed to be arrested immediately. Any person trying to dominate me, any person trying to block me from my mother and father's estates, or any person trying to claim that they were above me at my own companies, those people have to be prosecuted. And you know how the political communists try to steal businesses from people. They try to injure them. They try to make up medical excuses of trying to run them into the ground with satellites or government tricks. So this is very serious in reference to the government abuses. Their secrecy and criminal activity of covering up satellite surveillance. Their activities of covering up satellite surveillance is international treason. They're trying to steal what I'm the owner of. They're trying to steal land and properties and products and business. Role protocols in the media. Everybody needs to know what it means for their safety against communist parties of government too. And political fraud of government. So in reference to people, it's very serious. Many races and ethnicities and friendly people and other people, just minding their own business or individuality or people that are introverted or extroverted. There's rights in this country. These politicians don't have a right invading people's lives and terrorizing people's lives and damaging their teeth and making up lies on them. I've never done no drugs. Never. I don't even drink, even though drinking's legal. These government people have made up these lies and they have to be prosecuted. No matter what. They tried to claim that they had higher status than me. Tell them to put their status in the courtroom. Then they'll always claim that they were trying to work for the people by trying to steal my mother and father's estates. Claiming they were working for the people. And don't forget, my parents was large employers of people in America. So in reference to communist parties trying to make up lies, don't forget estate law and deeds laws and property laws and human rights laws. These government people trying to steal my wealth and my identity and my career and my accomplishments, they have to be prosecuted. The role protocols in the media, 24 hours a day. And I might dress up as a different actor or a different entertainer in the movies or TV shows as I did when I was little. I have a legal right to do that. It's copywritten. The Screen Actors Union knows that. The Writers Union, the Directors Union, the Teamsters would know that. And if I sing songs dressing up as a different person, it's copywritten for my protection and friendly acknowledgments. So in reference to government trying to slander my character, the government trying to steal my identity, they have to be prosecuted for their lies and tricks. I'm not playing none of their games. Never signed never, never gave never, never sold never, not never. Role protocol is forever of my identity and who my parents are. And my birth certificate is the #1 documented and published real birth certificate in the media. So in reference to government man trying to steal my identity, or they're trying to use fake birth certificates to steal from me and to hold me hostage, they must get prosecuted no matter what. My mother even had court cases against those fake birth certificates that these government people tried to use. And the government lost in court to my mother every single time. And the government lost in court against my father. Well, my father was against the courts, or against the government. And the government lost against my father every time. My father won in court every time. My mother won in court every time. I have won in court every time. And they still have not sent me my lawsuit monies. And it is illegal squatting on monies. It is attempted murder. And those people need to get prosecuted for their satellite crimes. They just hit me in the teeth right here. They just dry mouthed. That's attempted murder and they must be prosecuted. Role protocols in the media 24 hours a day forever. Those government people can get impeached. Dirty government, dirty law enforcement must get impeached if they're trying to hurt me or blocking me from my money or squatting on lawsuit monies or squatting on monies or them abusing me from satellites, which causes burning and damage to the teeth, obviously. They did that shit. Should have healed. They've been doing this for over 2 years on that side. It should have healed in 9 weeks. They've caused damage today on Thanksgiving. It is attempted murder, and they've done this shit on other holidays too. These people terrorizing me, they must get prosecuted. Role protocols in the media, 24 hours a day, always and forever, of my identity and birth certificate information. And those people that are trying to play these tricks must get arrested, and they must get prosecuted. So, back to the turkey, as most people are wondering. The turkey's here, I'm cooking. I'm going to be cooking it. But, I'm dismantling it, I guess you'd say, or, taking away, or actually piecing off of it, making small, bites of particulars for, certain types of things. Certain types of cuisine, I guess you'd say. But back again over here is, the turkey and other things. Pieces of the turkey, Role protocols in the media, 24 hours a day. Always and forever of my identity and who I am. And don't forget, I'm a historic figure. And my parents and grandparents was legends and historic figures in America. And hello, Music Hall of Fame and Directors Union, Writers Union, and cinematographers and Panavision and other photo or film stock companies. Lots of things of importance. And hello, friendly cities in the States and friendly people in America and internationally around the world. Hello, friendly people. Rock on. And hello, companies and businesses and media.